Yes, Your Honor. I'm here to represent my client, Eyes Dark Dragoon. Yeah, I'm here to basically go over his case file with you and free him because he did nothing wrong. What's the defense? He says, and this is a quote from him, "On God, honor, I didn't do that shit." Enough for you? All right. Well, no, this is great. I told you I got you, bro. I told you I got you. You said what now? Bro, the judge is right there. Relax. You can't say, bro, if he hears you, I'm getting locked up for helping you out. I didn't think that was gonna work. Bro, I am a lawyer in a hoodie. I showed up to court in a hoodie. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, listen, here's the deal. I'm gonna free you. You send a check, number one. But number two, I'm gonna need you, everything you just said on the bottom of the screen, don't do it to me, okay? You do you, but don't do it to me. I'm gonna go play Master Duel, but I don't want you to do what you said you were gonna do to me, okay? It's the only deal. Cool. All right. What have I done? Eyes Dark Dragoon has officially been freed from his shackles. He got pardoned by the president. He got let out of his prison despite committing the most heinous of war crimes. This card shouldn't have come back. Look, I know I championed the release of this card from the ban list for the last 2 years, but that's when I played Dark Magician. A lot of people play Red Eyes also will agree. You need this card. This makes Red Eyes and Dark Magician a lot more viable. Without it, it's not that great. However, with the power of Verte, Anaconda, which is still legal in this game, you can literally make this card in any deck. As long as you have 2 effect monsters, you can make this in any deck, and it's kind of crazy. You can do a full Snake Eye combo and a Playing Verte and then add Dragoon on top. It's nuts. So yeah, do I agree that the card should be released? Kind of, but also at the same time, not really. There's a lot of heinous things you can do with this. With that said, this is what we're running with. I want to run a White Forest version of this deck. It's one of my favorite decks IRL. It's pretty fun. It just sucks in Master Duel until the Azamina stuff comes out and the rest of the Sinful Spoils updates. It's not that great because the thing is you want to have half spells, half monsters, and right here you don't really see that. I have like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 15 spells and traps essentially because these count as spell and traps. And if you don't open up with a spell and trap or one of these cards, you're not doing anything. In a game where everything is a 1-card combo, in here it's not. It's not. So, but plan B, I can at least get another monster on board and then make Dragoon and then further strengthen this deck that way. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about the return of Dragoon. If you're playing the card, also let me know which version of the deck you're running as well. While you're at it, hit the thumbs up because I am back, baby. I know someone's gonna be all like, Rob, you're like 2 weeks late. Rob was out of town. I just got back like last night. I'm still sleep deprived and jet lagged, but I'm making this video today, bro. Today. That said, let's see what we can do. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been trying to record this video for the past hour in like rhyme style fashion. Every time I record any deck where I want to show off some of the cool things you can do, I am not opening up with a single version of my starters ever. Despite having like 12 starters in this deck, I have not seen a single one of those whenever I won the coin toss. Can we change that today? Brother in Christ, what is this? What is this? Good news is I can actually make this work, but if they have max C, my turn's gonna end. I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm ending my turn. Activate this. We're gonna go ahead and do Toy Soldier, Toy Tank. Now, a good way to run this deck is with multiple copies of Toy Soldier and Toy Box, but I stopped doing that because I kept breaking with it. It's not that good. So now I just have 3 copies. 1 Toy Box and then 1 of each. So now we go into the Wanted package. And we go into the Bell Star. So this is what you can do with this. So check this out. I summon the Bell Star, send Toy Soldier away. The Toy Soldier has another effect as long as you have Toy Box in the field. It lets me search any light card. Level 4. So with that, we're gonna grab Sylvie. I should have done that the other way around actually, in case they had like Ghost Spell. Otherwise, my turn does end here. But the reason why I like to run the Bell Star, outside the fact of being my favorite card in the game, period. It's kind of crazy because this is a new card. I get to get Subdual out. With this, we get to summon Diabelle, which protects us from evenly matched and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Sylvie now. And with Sylvie, we get to do a lot of stuff. So we do Sylvie, we grab this. Oh no. Ash. All right, so you kind of know ball. They kind of know ball. Okay, so they knew to stop the right card. For some reason, a lot of people keep hitting this, and I'm like, you shouldn't hit that card. What are we doing here? So good news is, as I mentioned, when all else fails, we still get to do something here. So there is a world where I summon Queen, but we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna be toxic here. We're gonna get rid of you and you. I'm gonna keep Sylvie. Verte, and this is why I threw the Verte package in, just for situations like this. For situations like this. And now they have to deal with a whole ass Dragoon. Ain't no worst part about this is we also have Max C that we can just, if they try to negate that, we get to stop it. So let's see what happens here. Their name is Toxic Jaeger, by the way. So let's see how toxic they are. Let's see exactly how toxic they are. So first and foremost, I'm gonna summon a Subdual here. Imagine they have Evenly Matched in their hand and they think they're gonna resolve that. They're not. They're not gonna resolve that. Summon you. Do you have another copy of Ash? You don't. We summon you, absolutely. Hit the field. Animation! And then as a bonus, to show them how toxic I'm gonna be, I'm gonna do that. Wow, and that resolves. All right, well, they might have Called by the Grave, but they couldn't activate it. But one reason why I love this card is you have to set all your spells and traps first before you can flip it. If you have a normal spell, it's fine, because you can just put it on the field and flip it. But if you have quick plays, you can't do anything with it. And as you can see, I was more toxic than Toxic Jaeger in that situation. All right, but you know what? Let's see if we can do that again. So they stopped the right card at the right situation, but at the same time, that doesn't always happen with this deck. So, and now we're going second. This card or this deck cannot go second. If I don't have any of my hand traps, I'm cooked. Ooh, that's a good one. But the thing is, with Ash Blossom being in every single deck, you also have a copy of Crossout and 2 Callbys. Does this resolve? That is the question. Does this resolve? And the answer is likely no, it does not. All by the Grave. Not the worst, because what's cool about this, if they have Max Seed, they can play it against me next turn. Okay, so what sucks now is I have my starters. Great starters, by the way. But depending on what deck they're playing, we might not get to do anything. This deck is so good going first, especially if you can't stop anything. You know, it'd be a great situation here. If I draw into my Red Eyes Fusion, I just win. The Geisha, okay. I do just win. So with this, you're gonna go into Arciella, and then Estella is gonna come back, and then make Queen. And this way, you see a pretty useful. Actually, what's cool about this, you can see that one of the best ways to run this deck if you want to play this deck. Or you can make Dragoon this way too. So what they're gonna do here is they're gonna send interesting. They're gonna bring they're gonna cycle this. Oh, because you already activated that. Duh. I'm like, what are we doing here? So what they're gonna do is they're gonna summon Sylvie back and make Dragoon. This field, this I can't win here. This is a board. Or maybe they're not doing that? Crimson Dragon, right. That does a lot too. But Cosmic Blazar is also gonna be annoying too. We have Woes, which I can stop. God, what a field. One situations where I wish my Max C did resolve, as well as, you know, being able to go onto Nibiru or something like that and stop this, or imprem the right card. But unfortunately, it never happens the other way around. When I'm playing the deck, I will brick every single time. Despite having the ratios correct, I will brick every single time. Silhouette Rabbit? Question mark? Silhouette Rabbit. Or they're still doing a lot. Oh, I hate synchro decks. Despite playing a synchro deck, my combo lasts nowhere as long as this. Oh, Barone. So this is the correct way to run this deck if you ever wanted to run more white forest stuff in the current situation. Man, playing Dark Ruler No More would be great right about now. But I refuse to play that card. And we're setting an imperm as well. Bro, like, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? What do I do with this? Like, are you kidding me? You know, it'd be a great situation here. If I draw into my Red Eyes Fusion, I just win. Anybody that's ever happened that to you, you gotta hit the like on this video because that is insane. You mean to tell me I finally get a chance to play and we draw into that? My opponent gets the perfect hand, I get to do nothing. Yu-Gi-Oh is a video game. Well, I guess Yu-Gi-Oh is a game, but yeah. This hand is not good at all. Oh my god, it's not good at all. Activate this and we get woes. They're probably gonna stop. Oh, they're not gonna stop that. Okay. All right. Maybe there's some stuff I can do here. We'll do this. Well, we have to grab. How's that? You know what we're gonna do here? Actually, I'm just going to make my opponent leave out of pure fear. I was gonna say this is actually gonna turn into just Dragoon, and that would have been great. That would have been enough to, like, you know, not die next turn. So what were they playing? They were playing. Oh, it's pure Centurion. Is Centurion not, like, just super popular right now? What's going on? Also, you're bold playing Cypher. They had Driver in their hand. That's what happened. They were staring at that Driver and they were like, I'm out. I'm good. You got it, bro. Oh, I got lucky there. I got super lucky there. Okay. Can we do that again, but perhaps actually get to play this time? 1 second. That sucks, bro. You know what pisses me off about this deck is every time I go first, my opponent usually just leaves the second they can't stop my White Forest cards from activating. It's crazy. Oh no. 60 cards. Please don't be Paleozoics. Please, I beg you, do not be Paleozoics. Suddenly I want Paleozoics. Suddenly I want Paleozoics. This is Thunder Dragon, right? Oh, it's Despia, okay. So we can stop some stuff from happening. I'm gonna Ash this. I'm gonna Ash this, at least. Don't tell me you're 60 card. cards. 60 cards, by the way. 60 cards, by the way. 60 cards, by the way. Alright, we still have 2 interruptions, but his hand is not dead, by the way. So, what are the odds that they actually don't have Branded Fusion in their hand? What are the odds? Let's see what happens. So they didn't have Branded Fusion in their hand. So good news is, when they Branded Fusion, I can just Imperm Albion and their turn ends. Which is nice. Turn ends. Ooh. Alright. So hear me out here. I have an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and Imperm this first. Boom. And then I'm going to also change Rue Swarm to get rid of this. So then they can't do shenanigans with that card. Boom. Okay. So I think what I have to do if I want a chance of winning at all next turn is... Bro, I haven't done anything. Why do people leave so preemptively in Yu-Gi-Oh? I haven't done anything yet. This how Drew Swarm said, I'm out. You got it, bro. Sure. Cool. Great. Awesome. I mean, I guess I could have turned into Dragoon next turn, so then I would have definitely hardcore still won. But still, whatever. We take these. Can I go first? I am now 18 minutes into this raw recording for the duels only, and I have not done a single White Forest combo so far, which is insane, by the way. All right, I won the coin toss though. Can we get my White Forest stuff? I want to do White Forest at least once in this video. Just once. We definitely can. We definitely can. Unfortunately though, so here's the worst case scenario. I know they have Maxi and Ash in their hand. If I activate this and send this away, they're going to Maxi me. Let's play it out. Let's play it out. Send that away. Summon LZ. If they Ash this, ooh, that's worse. Bro, this card is at 1. This card is at 1. This card is at 1, bro. At 1, man. At 1. Oh. At 1, man. At 1. Oh my God. Can I do one White Forest combo in the video? Well, you actually get to see the fragility of this deck. If the thing is I had the answer too, so they might not be able to do anything. I had the answer too because I had Called by the Grave. Let me get Stellar. Toy Soldier is actually fantastic. What did they set? So this could be Called by the Grave, unfortunately. So let's see what happens here. So we're gonna set this. We're gonna try this again. Now, if this is Called by the Grave, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Like, I'm just hardcore cooked here. Let's see what happens. That summons in the field. We add a Stellar. Toy Soldier will activate, and let me get, well, summon in the field number 1. That's Call by. Oh, Call by. What do you have? Imperm? Let's see if it's Imperm. If it's Imperm, I am kind of cooked still. Toy box. And we will... You're thinking about their life here. I will activate this. So I have an idea. I have a great idea, actually. An exquisite idea, in fact. So, if this is... Why are people afraid of White Forest so much? I'm not even kidding. When I was testing this deck in casual, people see LZ or a Stellar hit the field and they immediately leave. I'm like, oh, well, maybe they don't want to, like, you know, sit through it because casual, you can just leave. But the same thing happens in ranked as well. The second they can't stop LZ or a Stellar, they're just out of here. What are you playing? What are you playing? What are you playing? I need to know because, like, this is actually insane at this point. I should not be ranking out with this deck. The deck is very mid. I'm telling you, the deck is mid. Like, at best, if they had Imperm, I would have just ended with Dragoon, which is still very powerful, by the way. But that's it. You can deal with a single Dragoon. What are we talking about, Master Duel players? And they were playing... Oh, I see. They were just playing generic stun. Without Dragoon, surprisingly. All right, look, bro, look at this shit. I hate players like this. Like, people that play his decks are just fucking losers. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're fucking losers. They don't know how to play the game, so they stick to playing something where you summon 2 cards and then that's it. You hope to draw into your skill drain, into your summon limit, and there can only be 1, and then that's it. You win 1 every 20 duels. That's your entire life. That's what you stick to your name. That's the brand that you're pushing. Do better. Do better, bro. No one likes you. Meanwhile, I'm still 23 minutes into this video without a single White Forest combo. All right, so they're playing Tenpai, which I can deal with if I can actually get my stuff on board, and I don't have anything here. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't do anything. My opponent might be leaving though. I don't know. Maybe lightning struck their house. So the problem with this hand and why I don't like Sylvie as much as like a Stellar, when you summon Sylvie, here's what happens. So I think what I have to do is I have to just grab nothing because they're gonna just stop it. I have to grab Woes, but they're gonna Ash it, and now my turn just ends. Like, it's over. Our turn ends. And this is Tenpai, so the Bureau doesn't do anything, Ash doesn't do anything, and Maxi doesn't do anything. Oh, this is great. Yeah, no, get that over with here. I'm good. I'm not doing anything else. My turn ended. My turn is over. My turn is over, bro. And you wasted your Maxi, so let's just go ahead and, here's the thing. What I don't understand about this play is I blast Maxi usually at the draw phase to play around Triple Tactics Talon. You activated a Maxi, so you had no reason to chain your Maxi to your Ash at that point. You have Call by the Grave? They don't. Okay. So right now what I can hope for is if they do have Sang and Summoning, I can stop that with Ash. Or if they summon one of their cards. As long as they don't have an extender, I can stop it with Ash. Ash can actually get me pretty far. So let's see what happens. So it's Pedra. We're gonna go ahead and negate that and hope that they don't have Kaiman in their hand. I need to stop this because Sang and Summoning gotta go. They have Kaiman. That sucks. Okay, well, we can still... Oh, we can't. Because you activate that... But... This is what I don't understand about Tenpai players. Tenpai players are the worst players in the entire game. They're so goddamn bad at the game that he thought Forbidden Droplet works this way. Watch this. You're about to see it go... And they're just gonna leave. Tenpai players, by the way. You guys fucking suck at the game. You fucking suck at the game. I mean that with my heart. I wholeheartedly mean that with my heart. Please let me draw into Tales of the White Forest. That works. That works well. And they have potentially Maxi. If that's the case, I'm fine. Do this, send this away. Oh, wow. What are the chances that they have the Biru? Is it possible? We're not gonna see a single White Forest combo in this video. But hey, Toby over here felt the need to use Forbidden Droplet against Ash Blossom. All right, so since I can't do a single White Forest combo without getting people to leave, let me show you what the deck does. So hypothetically, let's say my opponent doesn't have Ash or Imperm in this situation. This hand is not that great, but it can do a couple things to leave. So we're gonna go ahead and activate this. You usually want to Ash or Imperm this, so we send this away. We're gonna go into Sylvie here. And you also gonna see that while this could be somewhat of a lengthy turn, it's not really. You can also, by the way, chain block in this situation. They have like Ash or something like that. So what this will do is we set Woes for follow-up for next turn, and we add Tails. Now, this is why I love playing this deck. We go into Arciela here. Boom. Arciela, we're gonna use to send Tails away. And we're gonna search. You actually have a lot of things you can search for. But for the purpose of this video, we're gonna go ahead and just go into Veiler. So we have like a response for your opponent. Add that to my hand. And then two things is gonna happen. Estella will activate. And Tales of the White Forest will activate, which will set itself. Boom. Look at this. Beautiful. Boom. And Estella is back on the field. Now, what we do here is we activate Tails. We're gonna grab Elzette. Where's Elzette? There she is. And then after that, we go into a quick Queen here. And if you use a Synchro monster with Queen, you get to add a spell trap from the graveyard. I'm gonna add, doesn't really matter. I guess we'll add, the only option we have, which is this. We'll add that to our hand. And then we do Elzette. We'll send Tails away because Tails is basically done. Did its duty. Summon that. And then Elzette activates, which lets you add Lucia. And boom. Summon this for free. And if you're feeling spicy, what you can also do is you can activate this and send a spell or trap away. To draw a card. Draw one. Beautiful. And then we activate Sylvie in the graveyard. We shuffle this back, and this turns into Dragoon. You get to kind of see how this works. Boom. I guess I see why people sometimes will leave because they know what's about to hit the field. But it's like not like super crazy broken or overpowered. Activate this. Send this, that away. Almost misclicked. And what Mud Dragon does, it lets you substitute. Oh, there's a bug. There's a bug right now in solo where you can't actually do this. But this activates, and then you banish both this and Mud Dragon away, and you make Dragoon. But unfortunately, there's still a bug in the game, so we can't do that. You know what? We'll just get Dragoon in the field anyway, so let's just go ahead and send this away right now. And make Startup Plan. But yeah, this is only a bug in solo mode, by the way. It's in the main menu. It's funny, when I was testing this originally in solo, I'm like, why isn't this working? Am I doing something wrong? I was indeed not doing anything wrong. It just, yeah. I guess I also could have done this to begin with anyways, because this also gets rid of the bricks. I don't want to draw these anyways. This is probably honestly way better than Mud Dragon anyways. And then boom, we have our field. And now my opponent can't play. So we're gonna just go ahead and kind of let the CPU over here do his thing. You activate that, the answer is no. I'm gonna go ahead and just negate that. We'll drop Estella, we don't need you anymore. Boom. And with it getting destroyed, by the way, if they activate an effect in the graveyard, it doesn't destroy, so your attack doesn't go up, just a heads up. Now we're gonna activate, for one, we're gonna activate this to negate. And can I also chain the bell to that? No, I can't, but I can do this. Which we're not gonna do. I don't have to do this, but I did it anyways. And that's all they're doing. Do I have anything? We don't. And now all we gotta do is, I bet you this is Mirror Force. Activate. Up. 2,000 damage. And we attack for a lot. Boom. You know what? Let's do this. White. You can kind of see how this card works too. Let's just summon Elzette here. And then immediately synchro summon. Oh, you can't synchro summon into other synchro cards. You can only synchro summon into White Forest cards. I always forget that. We're just attacking with it. But that's kind of how the deck works. Pretty good. It's not the best. It's not tier 1. It's probably, I would say, tier 2, lower end. When the Azumina stuff comes out, it can do a lot to protect yourself from like the Nibiru and things like that, but that's still a long ways away. So until those cards come out, I think it's pretty mid. But it's a lot of fun. That said, I'm ending right here. We're back, so expect more content. Freshly recorded in the next couple of days, coming out regularly scheduled time. But for now, Dragoon is back. Now I finally made a video with him on his channel. Excited. Dragoon, take us away.